Hey everybody, this is Naru. We're back with another Lego assembly video. I do apologize for the delay in my videos. I know it's been kind of a long time since my third video, the last video that I put on YouTube. Been kind of busy with some stuff, so anyways, I'm really excited to be back again with another assembly video. This is the Lego City Monster Truck number 60180 kit. I'm really excited to build this. Ever since I built the little Outback Adventure kit that had the little Jeep in it, as soon as I saw this kit, I was really excited to get a hold of this. It's basically just a monster truck that's got a ramp that it jumps off of. I'm pretty excited to be bringing this to you today. It's not a terribly big kit. It's only 192 pieces. It's only a little bit bigger than the last kit I assembled, which was the Lego Batman set. But I am also kind of excited to give you a quick little preview of some sets that are coming in the near future. I've got a Marvel Spider-Man. It's a Marvel superhero kit that's from the Spider-Man Homecoming movie. I've got a kit from that. I've already got it. I'm just waiting to video assembling it. I've got a Nexo Knights kit, and I've also got a Ninjago movie kit. And that one's probably, the Ninjago movie kit is the biggest one I'll have assembled since starting this YouTube channel. I'm really excited to bring that one to you. I don't really have any particular order with which I'm going to assemble those, but if, follow, subscribe, comment, let me know what kits you want to see me build more of. If there's a specific kit you'd like me to build, also let me know that. Down in the comments section. Tell me the things you like or you don't like about my video. Something I'm going to do a little differently in this particular video is that I am not going to show page by page the instruction book. I feel like that kind of takes a lot of extra time that isn't needed in these assembly videos. If you do want to follow along with the build, you can typically find the instruction books online somewhere. So that would be my recommendation if you want to follow along with this build. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start building this kit. I'm really excited to put this together for you today. Again, this is brand new, unopened. I actually thought I was going to need scissors for this to open this box, but it's another one of those ones that has the little indentations that you just push in and then you pull the side panel open. And just another quick reminder, I will be doing giveaways soon. I'm not entirely sure when exactly, but I promise I will be doing giveaways because honestly, I don't have enough room at my house that I can store all these kits, even when they're not assembled. So be sure to subscribe, and you'll be the first to know when I do giveaways. And you can win probably one of the kits that I've assembled in one of my previous videos. So, alright, let's get into this. Okay, first we gotta get this thing open. And like I said, you gotta push these tabs down. I don't particularly like the box design like this because I feel like you can damage it really easily. And personally, for me, I would much rather open it up. Oh wow, I already dig the tires. Look how nice and meaty those are. Oh, and they're rubber. All right, I'm already hyped for this build just with the tires. Little, and then there's the book, and then there's tire number 4. Little tidbit about me: I was a huge fan of monster trucks when I was growing up. I've always loved monster trucks especially when I was a kid. It was definitely always one of my favorite things as a child. Okay, so it looks like we've got bag 1, and we've got bag 2. That's all we've got for this kit, and it looks like we've got some decals. Okay, I say this in every video. I'm not in love with applying decals to a kit, but I get why we have to do them. But anyways, and then we've got our instruction book. Again, this is the Lego City kit. I've never built a Lego City kit before, but we're doing one today, and it's kit 60180. So if you want, I'm not going to show you page by page in this video. If you like me to show page by page in my build videos, let me know down in the comments, and I'll look at going ahead and doing that again in the future. But for this particular video, I'm just going to look at the instructions. We're going to put this thing together, and we're going to rock and roll on this. Okay, so it's saying, what do we got here? Basically, it's saying open everything up. It's saying dump everything out, open bag 1. Okay, it looks like we need parts. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. We're gonna pause on bag 2, and it wants us to start with bag 1. But we're gonna build bag 1 first, then we're gonna come back and build the rest of bag 2. In other words, don't open everything at once, is what it's kind of getting at. And basically in this first little, wow, there's another bag inside of a bag. What it's having us do with this first bag is it's basically having us build the minifig, which is pretty, I think that's pretty common for these kits. It's having us put the minifig together, and then it's having us build the body of the truck. And then I'm assuming the bag 2 is the wheels, the tires, and the conclusion of the build. Okay, so we got everything set aside here. I'm gonna spread this out just a tiny little bit. Uh-oh. They got a little piece stuck in the guy's little helmet here. That's never fun. But no, back to what I was saying before. When I was growing up, I loved Bigfoot. That was my favorite monster truck. I don't know what it was. I just really gravitated towards it, towards that particular monster truck. And the look of this one kind of reminds me of Bigfoot. So that's kind of why I was so excited to get a hold of this build. I think I picked this one up from, I want to say Amazon on this one, if I remember right. And I think it was on sale for pretty good price. All right, we got the helmet, we got his little visor put on. He looks kind of cool on his face. He's kind of got this little smirk on his face. It looks like he's got some dirt. It looks like he's got some dirt on his face. I don't know if you can see that all that well, but he's pretty cool looking. All right, I dig the minifig. I like the art, the design of his jacket too. It's got some checkered flag action on there and on the back. That's pretty cool. And he's got gray hands to kind of simulate wearing gloves. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we got the minifig done. That's always the easiest part of every build. Not that anything with this is difficult. I'm just saying, like, we got that one done. So anyway, hopefully everybody's been doing good. Again, I do apologize for the lack of content from me lately. It wasn't my intention to kind of disappear or, anything like that for any amount of time. I've been just kind of, going through some family stuff, taking care of my mom, things like that. So I didn't forget about you guys. I never forget about my subscribers. Just kind of dealing with some family stuff. So, but I assure you that I'm gonna start getting a lot more content out to you very soon. So yeah. So bear with me, and we'll have some fresh material for you real soon. I actually took apart a couple of my kits the last couple of weeks, so those will be ready to ship whenever I start doing my giveaways here pretty soon. And so I've got some stuff ready to go. I still need to take apart my this first video Star Wars kit. That one I need to disassemble that one. But, you know, just like I said, kind of been busy working on some things, so, you know, we'll get there. So this is what we've got so far. Not a lot really to look at yet, but, you know, it's coming along. I'm actually kind of getting ready to go on a week-long vacation. So that kind of too has been kind of occupying a little bit of my time. But I do look forward to bringing some fresh videos soon to my channel for your Lego entertainment needs. You know, and if any of you have or had a favorite monster truck growing up, comment below about that. Let me know about your favorite monster truck growing up. If you had one, if you still have one, who it is. You know, let's get some combo going. I honestly don't remember the last time I saw a monster truck like at a rally or, you know, something like that. But I could honestly say I think that could be fun going back to one as an adult now. I think that could be entertaining to see that. So anyway, hopefully everybody's been good, enjoying the weather, especially now because it's starting to kind of get into the fall. We're kind of getting out of the summer, the hot summer weather, at least where I'm from. I can honestly say I'm anxious for the hot summer days to be over, and on to fall and start enjoying that more. I don't know if that I necessarily have a favorite time of the year, but I definitely am not as big of a fan of summer as I once was. When I was a kid, man, summer was the best. You know, you didn't have to go to school. You know, a lot of my fondest memories growing up were in school. Were hanging out with some of my friends in the neighborhood I grew up in, and man, we would just spend, you know, almost all of our free time playing Mario Kart 64, just getting that multiplayer battle mode going. Oh man, like we would start as friends, become enemies while we were playing, and then end as friends again. Like it's amazing how quick your loyalties and friendships can change when playing that game against one another, because you just kind of forget all about, you know, hey, you know, we're friends right now, but, you know, if you hit me with that spiked blue shell right as I'm about to cross the finish line, you know, we may not be friends long after, you know. But, no, I mean, we had a lot of fun with that, and we were always best buddies afterwards. But man, I tell you, those were some pretty cutthroat games. Like, I'm not even kidding, man. We would get pretty intense and into those, especially like in the balloon battle. Not just even in like the racing, but the balloon battle, man. You'd be like, all right, I've got a red shell, you know, like if you spare me for this much longer, I'll do you a favor and not like wipe you out. You know, and, you know, the next time that opportunity comes around for me, and, you know, it's stuff like that, you know, it's like you barter for life in the game. It's hilarious. You know, and now that we're on the topic of Mario Kart, sound off in the comments with your favorite Mario Kart, not only game, but who your favorite Mario Kart character is. Mine, personally, was always Mario. I know that's a little... that's an easy option, but I don't know. I just kind of always liked Mario the best. Wow, that thing really snapped. But anyway, Mario was always my favorite. I felt like he was just a good all-arounder. He wasn't really good at anything specifically, but he wasn't bad at anything either. I always felt like I could do pretty good with him. So that always would kind of come around and be pretty useful as far as my Mario Karting days were concerned. I still enjoy Mario Kart, just not quite as much as I used to. I tell you what, I have a Nintendo Switch, and I just get wrecked online. Like, I thought I was good at Mario Kart at one time. I don't think I'm good at that game anymore. Like, I officially am not good at Mario Kart anymore. If you wanna see true skill, there are people that have literally broken that game down into like just like the most ridiculously ruthless multiplayer style game I've ever played. And man, I tell you what, I played multiplayer a couple of times. I won't ever play that again because I just got absolutely handled in that game on the Switch. I think that's Mario Kart 8. And like, it's fun. I think Mario Kart is more fun against just your friends. Granted, everybody is on an even playing field. Like, in other words, as long as everybody plays and isn't, like, new to the game or anything like that, then it's pretty good. Uh-oh, I already made a mistake here. No. I might need to get my lucky Lego point. Nope. Nope, I saved it. Woo, lucky me. Oh no, wait, I did do this right. What am I talking about? Ha, I looked at the wrong step in the book. That's my bad. Here I am talking about Mario Kart, and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing on the Lego. But anyway, as long as everybody's kind of on an even playing field, that game can be insanely fun. But it's like if somebody doesn't play very often or has never played and they just keep getting wrecked time and time again, like that's not going to be too much fun for a lot of people. So you kind of have to find a way to make it fair for everybody. Or you're going to have people that are like, we played, I didn't really have fun, I don't want to they're not going to come back for any more of that. But yeah, anyway. Go off on these tangents and really just need to focus up on the Legos here. Build's coming along pretty nice. I'm not in love with using all these little individual one square bricks, but that's what we're doing right now. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming this is to kind of give it the checkered flag appearance. This would be my guess, especially since the guy's outfit has a checkered flag on it. So that's my guess as to what we're doing here. So this is kind of what we've got built so far. You can kind of see the white and the black right here, kind of a checkered flag thing. We got the steering wheel, the seat, so it's coming along. I want to try to focus on getting these videos to be a bit faster than they have been in the past. Because I feel like I could probably edit these somehow to where I can kind of time lapse it a bit and speed things up, so that way I can kind of cut out kind of dead weight and dead air material throughout the video and make it a little more interesting for the viewers. It's not that I think I'm boring or annoying or anything like that. I just kind of feel like I could probably cut some stuff out and make the video, a little bit shorter and make it a little more entertaining to watch. Do sound off and let me know what your thoughts are in the video or in the comments section. Oh boy, all right, we're already putting stickers on. Oh boy, the Crusher. That's the name of the monster truck we're putting together here is the Crusher. I don't know how creative that really is, but I guess it works, right? Alright, I actually got that one on pretty good. Nice. The Crusher. That's funny. I guess Bigfoot was already taken, right? Wink, wink. No, it's just... Alright. Those look pretty darn good, too. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the decals, but hey, we got it. I'm a little disappointed we're not putting anything in the engine bay, but given that this is not a super large kit, they probably just never really... Okay, cool, we're putting the grill on the front of it. They probably just didn't want to spend a lot of time putting detailed pieces inside the hood, especially if you're not going to really ever see them. So I kind of get that. That makes a little bit of sense. Get this grill piece assembled and we'll put on the front. Looks pretty cool. We've got some clear headlight looking pieces. That's also pretty cool. You know, it has not been even remotely too surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised that these kits are super fun to build, even now for me as an adult. They're just so much to them that it just, even to this day, it amazes me how much creativity and design they put into these. It's just really neat. Oh wow, they actually gave us an extra little helmet visor. That's interesting. I know they like to give you extra pieces, and you know, I think that's good because, you know, people tend to lose stuff over time, and it's nice to know you've got a backup here and there if you ever needed one. It's kind of nice. Okay, I'm assuming these are supposed to help with the door or something. Never quite seen a piece that looks like this. Oops, and we got one going across here. But yeah, it really never ceases to amaze me how neat these little kits are. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a small kit or a big one. They are just all really, really cool. Okay, looks like we're putting another decal on. This would be the hood of the truck. Hopefully I can do this without botching it. Good enough. What's nice is you don't necessarily have to have the sticker or the decal on absolutely perfect, because the color of the sticker matches the color of the brick so well that after you apply that, you really can't see it anyways. So that's kind of neat that it works that way. And then we need these. So we're almost done with the first bag. So we're chugging along here pretty darn good. Oh, I didn't do this right. I'm assuming that matches that, yes. Helps to pay attention to what you're doing. Sometimes I get a little in a hurry because I'm so anxious to build this thing that I kind of overlook some of the steps. And even though I'm trying to be careful, sometimes I get the better of myself just hurrying to try to assemble this kit. Oops. Very cool. And like I said, we are coming up very close to being done with this first bag. And I would like to assume, okay, that's cool. They actually have like a little blower style engine like top piece. That's really neat looking. To kind of give it the appearance, it's got a big motor sticking up out of the thing. That's pretty darn cool. I'm already extremely happy with this build. Like, this thing is just super neat. Yeah, so look at see, it's sticking up out of the front, so it kind of looks like it's got a forced induction type thing going on. And it looks like they left us with a few extra pieces, but that's never a bad thing. We'll just kind of slide those up here. So it looks like we've already got the first step done, or the first part done. So now it looks like we are officially on to, kind of try to turn this around so you guys can kind of see it. I'm actually going to stack the tires like they're in a garage. And it's kind of funny because they're probably pretty close to scale next to the little minifig. Like, they're pretty good size. But anyway, alright, so we're on to the second bag. I like to try to not trash the bags inside. I try not to damage them as much as possible, or as little as possible, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So if for some reason somebody who, if I were to give this particular kit away, wins this, I'm not really going to be able to repackage this kit the way it came out, but you know, you'll have all the original packaging, and I think that's kind of neat. That way, if it were to ever become a collector's set, I don't know that it ever will, but it might, you'd have all the packaging. I think that's kind of neat to have all that. Okay, so wow, I'm actually going to take this down because I feel like I'm cutting off a lot of view of the video. I need to make sure, though, that I keep these extra pieces well away from the rest of my parts here. And it looks like we've got another little box. Always anxious to see what's inside these. I always guess now that it's like a tow cable, like a piece of yarn, but I never really know. What do we got in here? Oh, we got little rubber rings, like little rubber bands. That's kind of neat. I always wonder why they put them in these boxes. I wonder if they have to, or, you know, I have really no idea why they do what they do with those, but hey, that's okay. Okay, so for this step, we need the truck back, and we got to take it and turn it upside down. We're putting a little disc on the bottom, and that's going to go right about here. Okay, I'm guessing that's supposed to be like a skid plate. It looks like we're done with the truck for the time being, so we'll put that back here. And then it looks like we are assembling the undercarriage, aka also the suspension. I always wonder if when they design these, if they like go and look at like other like real monster trucks, and that's how they get their ideas for how to design these. If they do, then that's really neat. Absolutely blown away at, you know, the level of detail and the amount of effort that they put forth on these. That's just really neat. I mean, hats off to the fine creators and the fine employees the people that design and make Legos. They're just really cool. Just really neat stuff. I loved Legos as a kid, and I love them just as much, if not more, today. Just with the ingenuity, the creativity, and just all around neat stuff they still can put out. And I'll remind everybody, if you have a Netflix subscription, go check out a little Netflix series called The Toys That Made Us. There is a really interesting Lego episode. I think it's in the second season. I mean, honestly, watch the whole series. It's all really cool. They do He-Man, they do Transformers, they do Barbie, they do Hello Kitty, and then obviously Lego. They do a lot of really, really cool stuff in that mini-series. And the Lego one especially is really neat. Just super interesting. Just the amount of information in that mini-series. So So it still looks like we're slapping parts on the suspension here. Moving along at a really nice pace. I've also been trying to kind of speed up the build slightly, just so we can get a little more content. Now it looks like we're just putting these little guys on this side. Now I wonder if it's going to have me put any on the other side. Okay, it's showing me how to do this. Oh wow. This is really cool. Really intricate stuff. I imagine when it comes time to take this particular kit apart, so we got little knob guys going on here. This thing will probably take a while just because of all the tiny little pieces that go into this kit. But it's still really cool. And then it's basically having us rotate, flip this around, and we're going to do it on this side as well. But yeah, so anyway. And then we're going to use these guys. And it's basically, I like how they have like the to scale picture, so it lets you know just how far down to actually make and have this thing be. So that way you're not really guessing on anything. You know, all right, this is exactly how far down this piece has to be for the spacers on this little dowel pin. I shouldn't say little, it's pretty good size, but you know what I mean. That looks pretty good. Okay, so again, we're kind of assembling the suspension. Whoa, almost lost my pieces here. Underneath here. That's pretty cool. It's already got a lot of articulation to it, and we really haven't even got it all together yet. Slide some other pieces on here to the axles. I'm sure that's what we're working with here, and then we're adding the other side. Tricky because you have to kind of watch what you're doing before you put it back on the other side. You can't just do whatever you want with it, because until the other end is secure, you're not completely connected. Now we are. And then I'm sure we'll have to add the other little retainer pieces, like so. And I probably need to loosen this up just a tiny smidge. Oops, a little too tight. I'm sure these don't have to be perfect. You just want to get them pretty close, is all. So that way I'm sure the wheels will slide on properly. Oh, I actually got that one really well. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna even, I'm not even gonna mess with that one. That one looks really good, spacing wise. So now we've got the axles basically completely assembled. And then I'm assuming once we've got this done, we'll be moving on soon to the ramp. I'm kind of excited to see what the ramp looks like. Primarily because that's what our truck is going to go jumping off of, so that'll be pretty neat. Okay, and it looks like now that we've got the suspension completely assembled, we are going to add this beast to the bottom of the truck. Now, spacing wise, oh okay, I get it. You just line it up on the other piece here. And we got it. Nice. And we have suspension now. That is really cool. I am really looking forward to what this looks like completed. To see what it looks like all done. I'd say we're getting very close to being done here. I'd say we're pretty much done with the truck, and once we get the wheels on. Got those put on. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, so the little white rubber rings, those go on the suspension to give it, and I just shot that one across the room. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find that. Hopefully I can. Okay, be right back. I literally just launched that rubber ring. Oh, lucky for me, it went right here. Okay, my apologies. That's kind of funny, actually. I got a little overzealous and I didn't think it had that much springiness to it. So the little white ring is right here, and it's what gives it the articulation for the suspension. All right, and it looks like we're popping the tires in. Very cool, very cool. They're hollow, they're not solid. I mean, they mimic a real tire, which is cool. Yeah, these look really neat. They feel really nice, really rugged. They look cool, they are cool. That's an assembled tire. That's very neat. And then we just slide it on there. Wow, I really like this build. This is a really, really cool build. I'm absolutely in love with this build. I was a little skeptical at first. I mean, come on, I knew I like, you know, monster trucks. I'm always a little bit skeptical until I actually get into the build and see what it's gonna be like. But now I'm like full on like with this. It's a little difficult to get the tires on, but not too bad. Just kind of work them back and forth until you get it to do what you need. Oh man, this is so neat. I love this kit. This is a really cool kit. Very, very cool. They did a really bang up job on, whoops, uh-oh. Like I said, the tires are a little tricky to get on, but if you just kind of work them in and out enough, I think you'll be able to get what you need. And if you kind of roll the lip of them out and then kind of roll it and then let it go, it kind of comes into the rim. And you want to make sure you put the little starred pattern is on the inside, so make sure you watch as you're putting them on. Not that it would be terribly difficult to fix if you had to swap them back out, but definitely, you know, keep that in mind when you're putting these wheels on. Got to mount and balance your tires, you know. The life of a Lego guy, not the easiest, but is quite rewarding. All right, so we got the tires on, we got the wheels on now, and that pretty much. Oh, we're not completely done yet. We are almost done with with the monster truck. Oh man, that is super. Oh my god, that's super cool. It has so much like suspensionness to it. Like you can push the back end down, the front down. Like I fully believe you could drive this thing over things. Okay, it looks like we're gonna put little hub-centric rings on to kind of lock the wheels and keep them in place. Not to mention they just look cool. That is neat. It kind of cleans up the wheel, the look of the wheel, and I like that. So now you can kind of see there's the little red retainer pieces on there. This is super cool. Like, I feel like this thing could actually go over something. Like, that is so neat. And look how big it is compared to the minifig. Let's slide these extra pieces out of the way. Look how big this thing is compared to him. He's like, merp, and this thing's like, whoa. That is so cool. That is really neat. Okay, so we're actually not entirely done with this. We are almost done, but not quite. I need to put these little lights. I like that. These things have little lights on the roof of the thing, kind of like off-road lights. that you'd see on like an off-road vehicle, like a Jeep or, you know, something like that. I kind of wish they had had me put this on before assembling the suspension, because I feel like I'm putting a lot of force down on that. And I'm not really, I feel like we could have assembled that prior to putting the tires on. Oh, I'm not too smart. Well, wait, what? I don't like that at all. It basically wants you to assemble that. Oh, it's telling you to take the roof off, pop that off, and then you can slide the minifig guy inside. That's kind of funny. And he just sits down in there. We'll put his little visor down, and then we'll put the roof back on. That's funny. I like that. And you can kind of see him in there going, "Hey, what's up, guys? We're out to do some sweet stunts." Boom, and all that stuff. Anyway, though, okay. So enough of that. Enough playing around. Like, I'm an adult, I swear. I don't I don't play with toys. Wink, wink, yes I do. Sometimes you just can't contain yourself. And it looks like we're making like the fireworks. That's pretty cool looking too. Some sweet stunts. That's neat. Now this is a really cool build. I don't care who you are. I think you will have fun with this particular build. And I'm assuming we're putting the ramp together now. And we are coming to a very quick stop here on the rest of this build. We are just about done with it here. I'm almost sad because this was a really fun little build. Really fun. No, that's funny. Even the ramp itself has a little decal on it. That's pretty cool. I like that. And that goes on here too. And that looks like that's it. I think these just kind of go wherever. So this is the ramp assembled, and it's got a little decal on the back that kind of indicates, hey, this is the ramp here. And it looks like it just kind of slopes up. But no, that is a really fun little build. I love this build. This surprised me a little bit because I was a little bit like, I don't know if this is gonna be cool or not, but it actually was really fun. Just a really solid, fun little build. I don't think you could honestly go wrong with this. So it looks like, to do this right, you put I guess these just kind of go on the opposite sides of the ramp, and this thing will just kind of go up off it. It actually is lined up really nice. Like, I don't know if you can see this. Actually, you probably could if I go forward facing. I don't know if I can demonstrate this properly. But if you look at this thing hits the mark right on with these Legos. Like, this is perfect. So this thing would basically, see if I can get this right again. It'll basically go off this ramp and it gets some air time like that. But see, when you drop it, it springs. I absolutely love that. So anyway, that's pretty much the end of the video. A fun little build. You can knock it out easily in an afternoon. this again was the Lego City, what are they calling it? It's just monster truck build. It's kit number 60180. You know, I love this build. It's simple, it's fun, it's cool. You will have fun building this, I guarantee it. It's got so much going for it. It's such a cool little build. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Everybody, you guys have a great day. Please subscribe, comment below, tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't like. Again, I'm looking forward to bringing you some more. I've already got 3 more kits already lined out. They're actually sitting over here off to the side, still fresh, unopened inbox, ready to bring to you guys for next at least 3 more videos. So thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. I'm Naru, and have a great day.